What's going on? It's your dog Art Man the Great. And we're back with another boxing conversation. I know it's a little bit late, so I'm just gonna see who's gonna be on here. I'm just cooking. I don't really care. Too many people joining that. Um, just wanted to go outside for a smoke break. Anyways, been feeling under the weather all day and yesterday, man. Thank God I'm still here. Your boy had Corona. That's what it felt like. But not real shit though. Hold on, let me send this link out. Let everybody know we on here live though. But yeah, my question was, will Frank Martin be the first fighter to visibly hurt Shakur Stevenson? Because Shakur Stevenson has this thing going on with his fans where they feel like he's untouchable. He can't be beat. And I feel like once you put him in a fight where he gets touched, folks gonna say something. They gonna see something. We might see a different Shakur. No, real shit though. I've been watching some Frank Martin film and Shakur Stevenson film, and nothing's really changed. Shakur Stevenson, you can clear he's the better boxer, more experienced boxer, but you can also see that the serious attributes that that Frank Martin has. You think it's funny as hell. Like my dude said just now on Twitter, he said, I got Shakur beating Frank with that chin getting tapped for sure. You know, maybe, man. Maybe. But it's going to be a good fight, though. I doubt that it's going to be an easy fight for either one of those dudes. I had asked something on Twitter. I said, man, I know Shakur Stevenson is good defensively, but what's that jaw looking like? What's that chin looking like? You know what I'm saying? A lot of fighters, we see, they got some good defense, but once they get hit, it's looking crazy. And a lot of people like to say, oh, well, look at Haney. Look at Haney. He got hit and he was wobbled, stumbled. Linares ain't no fucking Frank Martin. If Frank Martin stumbles and wobbles motherfucking Shakur Stevenson, I don't know. He might go for the kill. He might go for the kill. And he should. If he has any situation where Shakur's hurt, he better just jump on him. Just jump on him. It's crazy. A lot of people be like, "Oh, Artman hates Shakur Stevenson or whatever." I don't hate the dude. I just don't believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no wrong with not believing the hype. But I ain't saying he ain't good. But I'm just saying, like, you got to show me something. I'm not like these other guys that's like going off of amateurs and that you hanging out with Bud and all that shit. Like that's cool and all. Oh, that's cool and all, but you gotta show me something, baby. And the Valdez fight, I don't know. That was cool, but we already knew Valdez wasn't like that for real. When it comes to fighting a guy like Shakur Stevenson, he's tailor made. Valdez was tailor made for a guy like Shakur Stevenson. That's why I'm like, nah, I gotta see this Frank Martin fight. I asked people, I said, man, is Frank Martin Shakur's toughest fight? Somebody said, nah, it's Valdez. I'm like, nah, are you sure? What y'all think? I don't think Valdez was as tough. I feel like that's one of his easiest fights. Oops. Yeah, I think that's one of his easiest fights, man. Come on now. Because the dude flat footed, same basic combination throwing, no adjustments. Nah, that's definitely not Shakur's hardest fight. Come on, bro. Man. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Shakur Stevenson, he's a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. But best believe that jaw gonna get tested, man. It's gonna get tested. And I'll be sitting back like, ooh, ooh. But a lot of people say, ooh, Art, man, you hoping and wishing that happened. Shakur Stevenson's too good. I'm telling y'all, bro, I like Shakur Stevenson, but if y'all keep on putting this faith in him, man, that dude might be out here making videos crying next to Roy Jones Jr. talking about the pressure y'all putting on him. Cause man, y'all don't want to put that too much pressure on that dude for his expectations are super high and he don't meet those expectations. You don't want to do that to the young dude. Y'all should just roll around and say, let the man, we believe he's good, but we want to see him prove that. And y'all should just sit back and let him prove that instead of calling this nigga the GOAT with no title. Man got no belts. Man's got no fucking belts, man. And it's not like he relinquished his belt the honorable way. He got stripped. Cuz got stripped, man. And we need to start saying that. We need to start saying that. Call it what it is. Cuz got stripped. And the fact that he wants more than 25% to fight Devin Haney, it's crazy to me. I'd have told that nigga, bro, you could have fought me, but you got stripped, nigga. So you better take what I'm offering you. Straight up, man. About to get my dude Dirk in here. Man, I swear when I'm on live, I forget everything I have. Man, stop my fucking phone. Fuck. Yeah, I just dropped the link. But yeah, honestly though, I just feel like Shakur's gonna be in for a tough fight against Frank Martin, especially if this nigga's mind is on fucking Devin Haney and Twitter. What's going on, brother Dirk?
What up?
Shit, nothing much, man. I know it's a late show, but nigga, free time's been fucking super hard for me these days,
Yeah, working.
especially because I got a newborn on the way.
Yeah,
So you
I
know how that
understand.
shit go.
Well, I don't understand because I don't got no kids that I know of. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
when you do,
But
you gonna see how much time you don't have,
yeah, I
because there's always
understand.
gonna be a want and need for you to do something.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of responsibility. But congratulations, early congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
Um,
Shout out
yeah,
to my dude, the boxing pro. Said what's good, fam. Nah, man, nothing much, man. A lot of shit been going on in boxing lately. First of all, Errol Spence versus Crawford 2. Man, I never thought I was gonna be saying that. Errol Spence
Yeah.
versus Crawford 2.
What did we talk about last week? We said if Earl goes straight into a Crawford rematch, he might just be cashing out.
Nigga, at that point, I don't even care. If I was Spence, I fuck what y'all talking about. Nigga, I'm about to buy me another farm.
That's what
Fuck
it
what
is,
y'all
bro.
niggas
Like
talking about. He
I
can just
hope it is
he can
more
just
competitive,
retire as
but I don't think it is. Go ahead.
he can retire as one of the best welterweights of the late 2000s.
Yeah, but I think Earl had bigger like plans than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that car
Like
accident really fucked his life up, man. Even though he made a lot of money, not saying his life is fucked, like he's out of luck. But I mean, like, it's different, bro, where physically you were better before this, you know?
yeah,
And for something like that to take something out of you where you can't compete the way you were competing before,
yeah.
I know
You
it
can't
probably hurts his ego a little bit.
definitely you can't cheat this sport, bro. Like if you not living the right way or doing the right things outside the ring to keep your body in tip top condition, it's gonna catch up to you. Especially when you
Man,
fight like real guys.
they already hating on Spence right now because there's a picture of him wearing a white beater. He got a little baby gut. And ain't nothing too big, but a little gut. But niggas like, look at that. He out of shape
I
and
don't
all that.
think I think look, I like Earl. I don't think Earl is one of those people like that's like a super like boxing head. Like he thinks about boxing 24/7. He's in the gym when he don't got a fight lined up, helping people get ready for other fights. He's not one of those type of people, which is
Hell no,
cool.
especially when you
Which is
making that
cool.
type of bread. This nigga got like
Yeah,
he got daughters and shit, nigga. Not he got a son,
yeah,
but he got a whole like daughters, nigga, like and a wife
yeah.
and
And I
all that.
understand that, but
One of them high maintenance wives type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I could see
I
why he
mean, but
probably not
Bud,
in the gym 24/7.
yeah, but people like Bud and Floyd Mayweather, they're like that. That's the type of mentality they got.
Bro,
You
I
know,
don't
and
think y'all niggas really understand how good food is. Cause like, bro, like nigga, fuck all that gym shit every day,
Uh,
nigga. I'm trying to eat, smoke some good weed, hang out with my girl. Niggas be tired of that
yeah,
boxing shit for a good minute. For real
yeah,
though.
but I understand that. But like,
A lot of
if you
boxers will tell you that. Even
I
Shakur.
would think about it this way, bro. You make sacrifices for the temporary, and then you can enjoy it like when you retire when you're like 37, 38. You can eat all the food, smoke all the weed you want. You know what I mean?
Even Shakur Stevenson said it. He was like, man, I wasn't focused in that last camp at 130. I was on some bullshit.
Yeah,
It be like that sometimes, bro. Especially if you having a good time with your family and shit.
yeah.
It definitely be like that.
Yeah, that's why niggas like Floyd, Kobe, Michael Jordan is one of one because
Well, I know.
it's rare. It's rare for a human being to have that level of focus and dedication for 20 plus years. You
It
know,
definitely is.
it's
Nigga, I don't
not
even remember
normal.
the last day I didn't smoke. I'm not even joking.
Nigga came out the womb smoking.
Not
That's
never came.
funny.
My mom and dad smoke.
Yeah, literally. So you
Yes.
literally was.
Like, yeah. Nah, but real shit though. What you think about this Frank Martin versus Shakur Stevenson fight, bro? I ain't gonna lie, I'm really loving that fight, and I'm taking back all the criticism I had for Shakur and his level opposition.
It's a good fight, and it's a good. I'm glad that they both took it because it's actually a risky fight for Shakur.
It
Like if you
is,
think about it.
it is.
So like
Do
I'm
you?
glad he
Well,
took
I
it.
posted on
But
Twitter. I said, do you feel like Frank Martin is Shakur Stevenson's toughest fight on paper?
on paper, but it might not be when the fight actually happens. Might be one of his easiest fights.
It could be,
That's
or
type of
it could be
talent Shakur is.
it could be a life changing fight too.
You gotta think about it though. Like Frank Martin's an underdog in a lot of ways. Obviously he started boxing at what, 17, some shit like that? 21?
20, 21.
Yeah, he started boxing at 21. Shakur is one of those kids that's like a child prodigy. He's been people knew he was gonna be good when he was like 8 years old.
But you know, with black folks too, bro, it's like some of us, even if you don't start early, if you got natural athleticism and determination, it can get you really, really far.
Yeah.
But
But what
it
if you
also
have that and
also
the skills?
separate when you fight somebody with skill.
Mm-hmm. Shakur got athleticism too now,
Like
but
like
that athleticism shit is only going to
Wilder
take you
versus
so far.
Ortiz. Think about Wilder versus Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
Ortiz is a
Mm-hmm.
clearly better boxer. But Wilder, he fought a really, really unorthodox. He ain't try to outbox him, and that's where a lot of dudes lose at. If I was a boxer and I knew the person I'm fighting is a better boxer, I'm not gonna sit there and try to box with him and get pieced up. I'm fucking
Here's
rushing at their ass. I'm doing something, nigga. I'm stepping
here's your
sideways,
issue.
behind the back punches. I'm doing whatever it takes to offset this nigga game plan.
Here's the issue though. Um, that's the heavyweight division. Like in the heavyweight division, you don't really need to be as skilled as the lower weight division. Like, 'cause one punch can change the whole fight in those weight
That's true,
classes.
and that's why when people tell
And
me they was like, Jared Anderson, you fight like a middleweight and heavyweight. I honestly feel like that's a bad thing,
it
to be
might
honest,
be against certain,
because
but like a guy like
you
Usyk,
don't have
like
to be throwing many
Jared,
punches heavyweight.
yeah,
You gotta knock a motherfucker
Jared
down.
Anderson and Usyk is a good style matchup for Jared,
Nigga, do you know how,
especially because the
bro?
kid is a good, but he's a good body puncher.
Jared will
I
get
feel like
disqualified if you fought Usyk.
maybe.
What you about that shit,
Uh,
bro? 'Cause that shit is
yeah.
funny, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I seen Usyk get
Well,
stopped with my own two eyes, but they ain't gonna say it though.
I know. I think if that was considered a legit body shot, I think Usyk would have got up. He just took his time
Oh
because the
hell,
ref gave him the ref gave him time to rest, so he's going to take advantage of it. But if it wasn't for that, I think he would have got up.
what if?
And also
Could have?
the reason why I'm not too mad at that is because this bitch ass nigga Dubois quit, bro. Like it's I'm
Yeah,
not gonna go hard for a nigga that quit. Like it is what it is. He ain't shit.
I know. I ain't going. These niggas are stupid though because I'd have been calling bullshit as soon as I knocked that nigga down. We would have had 15, 20 minutes of resting because I'm definitely
But
calling shit
but
bullshit.
you notice how certain people got given Usyk the benefit of the doubt. So I peeped that.
Bro, it is bad because they even pulled up clips of Usyk in the past, and it's always the same type of punches, body shots. Got that always have him folding up.
Yep.
And I said,
Some
this
people
nigga
just
might
lead
be
to the
the
body.
Thurman of the heavyweight division.
What's his name? Hurt him to the body in the amateurs. Better beef.
Better be.
Uh,
Danner stopped his
that
ass.
that nigga be hurting everybody too. So here's what it is.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
But
bro.
I'm actually
It
glad
blew
he
my
won
mind.
that fight because nigga, we can't have Usyk. I mean, Fury versus Dubois. That's some bullshit. You think that motherfucker? He don't got a chance against Tyson Fury.
Nigga, did you see Francis Ngannou training with Mike Tyson?
He picked the worst motherfucker to ever train him. I'm be real with you. You got to pick a real trainer. Like this motherfucker Mike Tyson can't train boxers, especially a nigga who's not even a real fighter. Like I don't know.
I seen the clip of him working out. He hitting the pad, he throwing good body shots and all that. But I'm like, man, that gas tank probably shitty.
He gonna get his ass whooped.
And that's what I'm pretty sure what Tyson Fury is gonna do is just let this nigga just swing, just keep on swinging, clinch, clinch,
Yeah.
clinch, clinch until like the fifth, sixth round. Why this nigga's nose to be gassed, just fuck him up.
Honestly, Tyson Fury could do whatever he wants with him. He can walk him down. He can box him. He can do whatever he wants. He can just play with him. The skill level gap is ridiculous. It's not even a competitive fight to me. He do got power though, but this is boxing. This is different,
It's slow as fuck.
right?
But
Also,
yeah,
your point about Frank Martin just needs to like come and basically just walk Shakur down. See, look, there. I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm not even capping. There's no if he wants to just come fight Shakur can beat him that style too. Because Shakur is a better inside fighter than Frank Martin. He is. He's just a better all around fighter than Frank Martin. The only thing Frank Martin got over him is power.
You don't think
But
he got?
power don't
You
really
don't think,
mean much if you don't have
I ain't gonna
timing,
lie.
placing, all that shit.
I think
Go ahead.
Frank Martin is more athletic than Shakur Stevenson. He definitely got his man strength.
So you think he's physically stronger than Shakur?
Yeah,
I'm not sure
definitely.
about that.
I
Maybe.
definitely think he is.
Who knows? He may be. I don't. I don't think so. I think Shakur is stronger than what
I
you
think
think
he's
he is.
faster than Shakur Stevenson too.
Like hand speed or like his foot speed. What you
Foot
mean?
speed and hand speed.
Nah, definitely not hand speed. You tripping?
I think hand speed definitely. And if you believe
I think.
Shakur is,
I think.
it's not by a lot.
I think this fight might look like Bud and Earl Spence.
Nah, I think this fight might look like Porter versus Spence.
You out of your damn mind. Shakur Stevenson is not Earl Spence.
And I'm trying to tell you, and niggas be like, nah, that can never happen. No, look, check this out. How many times have we seen where the clearly better boxer gets hit with some shit and says, fuck it, I'm about to just throw caution to the wind and just box it and fucking make it a brawl? Frank Martin got
That's
the
the,
type of power that'll snap that shit out of
that
Shakur.
that's what I'm trying to tell you though. Like Shakur is not just a pure boxer.
Says
He
Shakur
can
not
fight.
strong for real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I honestly feel like Frank Martin is stronger than Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna look like Errol Spence versus. And I don't like. See, that's why I don't like that shit. This ain't no fucking tag team match, nigga. God damn. What the fuck? Shakur Stevenson is not Bud 2.0, man. Y'all gotta cut. Y'all gotta cut that
The
shit
only
out.
thing, Bud. Look. I'm gonna be real with you. Shakur Stevens is actually a more skilled fighter than Bud Crawford. He really is.
Bro, hell no. Shane
Yes, he
Mosley said
is.
he watched Shakur Stevenson spar Bud, and he said Bud wouldn't even throw him punches for real. He was just fucking with him. And he said
When was this?
he just posted on an interview today. Somebody posted on Twitter today, and he said that he seen Shakur Stevenson fight Bud in sparring, and Bud was giving Shakur hella problems because Shakur couldn't adapt to Bud's reach, and he couldn't adapt because he couldn't counter Bud because Bud had long ass arms and he was just tapping his ass from a distance.
So it's because Shakur and Bud done sparred a million times. Is this like a recent sparring match or when he was like 17?
I don't know. He didn't go into context with it, but he said he watched them spar and he seen that
Because
man
yeah,
Shakur Stevenson get touched up by Bud. I mean, which is
because
understandable because Bud is a
because
fucking
I've heard
Hall of
different.
Fame.
I've heard like recently, like in the beginning when they were first sparring, when he was around like 18, 19, 17, whatever it was, Bud will beat the shit out of him. But like recently, they say it's super competitive.
Nigga, they said Frank Martin sparred motherfucking Javante Davis and hurt his ass. And you know Javante, once he get hurt, he come back and hurt the motherfucker too. But the fact that he
Yeah,
was unexperienced and he was able to touch Javante,
I mean we know Tank can get touched, but Shakur is a different animal. He's hard. It's hard to hit that dude clean.
Shakur fight at his own pace and own distance. I'm telling you,
Yeah, they say that.
somebody trying to mix it up with him or punching with him. I'm telling you, we just gonna see a whole different Shakur Stevenson in this fight. He's
I
gonna have
can't
to.
believe you brought up Sean Porter. Frank Martin don't fight nothing like Sean Porter.
I'm not saying their style specifically. I'm just saying in general where the better boxer goes into a dogfight with the lesser skilled
Mhm.
boxer because of he got
Okay.
hit early.
I'm gonna be real with you. Navarrete got a better chance of giving Shakur a tough fight than Frank Martin because of
Nigga, you
styles.
sound fucking crazy as fuck,
Now,
nigga. You
I'm dead serious
smoke the passes through
because
the joint? I can pass it through the
to
camera.
beat Shakur,
Hell
I'm gonna be
no.
real with you. To beat
Navarrete
Shakur,
got no
obviously you gotta hurt him.
defense.
Yeah, but
Navarrete has
the
no
reason I'm saying that is
defense.
because that nigga's awkward. He throws punches from weird angles. He's got those long ass arms, and he got a ridiculous work rate. And he do got power. He throw punches from weird angles that you don't see coming. That's how you get hurt. And Shakur, if you are a basic boxer like Frank Martin is, and you're easy to read, Shakur
What do you mean
is gonna
basic?
like Frank. When I say basic, I'm not saying that he's a mid level fighter. I'm saying that like he does shit like that textbook shit. You know what I mean? Kind of like Earl Spence, textbook. That's the way it's supposed to look. Navarrete doesn't fight that way. It's kind of like Maidana. It's awkward and it's from weird angles.
The reason
So
why I
that's
feel
why.
like that will be an easier fight for Shakur is because Navarrete has no fucking defense, bro. We just seen a British 2 fucking fighter piece Navarrete the fuck up.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me
Pieced
out.
him. Pieced him, bro. It was
Who's a
looking
more
bad, like they was
skilled?
about to stop the fucking fight, nigga.
Okay, but hear me out. Who's a more skilled fighter? Zab Judah or Marcus Maidana?
Zab Judah, of course.
Okay, but now
But
who gave
Zab
Floyd
wasn't
a harder?
durable around a certain time. He wasn't durable.
Okay, we don't know how durable Frank is, but hear me out. Who's a more skilled now? Who gave Floyd a harder fight? Was it Maidana or was it Zab Judah? Exactly. Exactly. It's Maidana. So that's what I'm trying to tell you about
Was
Navarrete.
it
Like
really
that.
a hard fight?
That's
Though? Was it really a
that's
hard
a
fight though? Let's be real. Was it really a
that
hard?
first fight for Floyd definitely was a hard fight. It wasn't easy.
Was it really a hard fight? Because I swear Floyd was tagging that nigga up. He was
He
tagging.
was, but
The only part that made it look like
in
it
the
was hard
beginning
because he was
rounds,
grabbing Floyd and fucking pushing his hand on Floyd and shit.
well, in the beginning rounds, this nigga was using dirty tactics, hitting Floyd on the elbows, hitting him on the top of the head, going hitting him on the fucking the leg. Like he was low blowing him. He was doing all kinds of shit against Floyd, and some of the shots were landing because Maidana
Bro,
would just throw
Bellator
shots from weird
love that
angles.
shit. They love
Yeah, that
that
was,
shit.
they did. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Navarrete to me presents a more of a challenge than Frank Martin.
Nigga,
I'm just being honest. It's because of
I don't
styles.
even think Navarrete can beat Oshaki Foster. I feel like that'd be a
Maybe.
tough fight for him.
Well, look, the thing about Oshaki Foster, I think Oshaki is definitely a more skilled fighter than Navarrete. But then again, so was Oscar Valdez. That shit don't really matter against Navarrete.
I don't know. I'm a Oscar Valdez ass. I
But
think we give that guy a
you
little bit too
watch that
much.
fight, you could tell Oscar had more, like he was a better counterpuncher, all that shit, better head movement, but
Big
it
dog
didn't
was
matter.
20 pounds heavier than Floyd. I bet.
Yeah, he was big as
Start
shit
putting
though.
in some funny style ass gloves. So all these fighters go the distance. I think
I
Shakur
don't think
Stevenson will knock out Frank Martin.
hell no. I don't think Frank got the IQ to fuck with Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna be real with you.
And that's the thing. If I was Derek James, I wouldn't teach him to go in there to box with him. I have him throwing feints and shit so you can hit him with a good fucking shot where he's not looking.
But in order to land those type of feints, you gotta have you gotta outsmart a fighter.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
gotta.
outsmarting Shakur
Shakur Stevenson,
Stevenson. I'm
Frank
telling
Martin,
you.
he got that little high guard like this where he keep one glove right here, he keep the jab right here, and then
Okay,
he fucking pop
but
that jab out right there. All he gotta do is
but
just
Art,
fake that shit right there. Oh wait, isn't Frank Martin softball? He
I'm
sure
not
is.
sure.
Yeah,
I
he
think he
sure
is.
is. Yeah, pop
But
that jab with the right hand like
but
this,
so is Shakur.
right? Pop that right hand, that jab with the right hand, and throw that crazy looping fucking left hook that he hit. What's his name with? Michelle Rivera has.
You know what I noticed about Devin Haney, and this still about Frank Martin. I'm not trying to change the subject.
Go ahead.
I saw Devin Haney like that tweet that says that Frank Martin's gonna be the first man to beat Shakur Stevenson. So this nigga is hoping other niggas do the work for him. Because I've never seen him like a tweet that
Bro,
says
at
Devin
this
Haney will
point,
wash
at
Shakur
this point
Stevenson.
with Devin Haney and Shakur, is really fuck that nigga on the other side. That's the type of beef them
Man,
niggas got right now.
that's okay. If that's the case, then they should really want to fight then. Settle it in the ring like men.
I know we could
And
have, but
I'm gonna tell you right now.
niggas
I'm be
got
real
shit
with you.
asking for more than 25%.
You're not gonna like me saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Say
A
it,
lot of
nigga.
niggas, a lot of niggas, a lot of niggas is making the same mistakes they did with Bud and Spence. A lot of
Oh,
niggas is
yeah,
going with
you
their
see what I'm
hearts.
talking about, y'all? These niggas,
No, hear me out.
bro. I'm
Hear me
telling
out.
you.
Because let me tell you
Hold
why
on.
it's similar.
AB was taking pictures with Floyd Mayweather and training with Floyd Mayweather, and everybody was like, "Yeah, man, this nigga AB, the next Floyd, and this and that and all that, Floyd 2.0."
Yeah,
It
okay.
didn't end up like that. So I'm just saying, y'all need to stop putting so much pressure on the young boy because what if he go in that fight with Frank Martin, bro, and nigga, it looks like what you didn't expect because nigga, shit does happen in boxing, bro.
It does, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Shakur gonna wash him.
It
But
shouldn't happen.
and by the way, Shakur Stevenson is even now when he was the same age as AB was far more talented fighter than AB ever was. He's a silver medalist, already a 2-weight division champion, finna be 3-weight. But either way,
This
um,
nigga got beat up by a nigga who lost his pro debut.
Cool. Well, Reese Ramirez is a good fighter.
I know, right?
And also, don't forget, Bud Crawford lost in the
Niggas like
amateurs.
Frank Martin was beating Virgil Ortiz up in the amateurs, a welterweight.
I wouldn't say he beat him up, but he definitely dropped him. But either way, the amateurs don't really
Bro,
mean much, bro,
Frank
because
Martin, a
Sean
grown
Porter,
man out here, bro. He ain't no kid. He ain't playing with this nigga. He know time is not on his side. You think he gonna be
you
playing
got
with Shakur, nigga? No, nigga. This is like his make or break fight, nigga. Fuck it. He has nothing.
yeah.
He literally has nothing to lose. Niggas who go into fight with nothing to lose attitudes, nigga. I'm telling you,
But you said
be looking
that
crazy
style that you
like
want.
Tiafimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. I was telling people, niggas was like, man, what? Do you hear this guy Tio? He sounds so stupid. I'm like, no, I gotta understand. Yes, he sounds stupid, but he has nothing to lose. A nigga with a nothing to lose attitude that got power will put
That
himself.
style, no, hold up. That style that you want Frank Martin to fight against Shakur is not his style. He's not a type of dude that's just gonna go in and rush in and just try to. He's not. That's not. He's a boxer puncher. That's what he is. He's not. He's not a pressure fighter. He's not.
This what Shakur gonna do. Fight Frank Martin. He
Gonna
go
walk that nigga
that
down.
nigga when he walking, he gonna step into the fight. That nigga not even gonna be fucking. He not even gonna throw a punch. He gonna walk into the fight already in defensive mode, waiting to fucking counter.
He can do
That shit,
whatever he want. He
niggas
can
probably
do
gonna be.
that, or he can walk
I
his
ain't gonna
ass
lie,
down.
niggas gonna be booing for the first 3 minutes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, they
Niggas gonna be
not.
booing.
And bro, I don't think
They
you
definitely.
realize. I don't think y'all realize that Shakur is actually really good at walking people down. He's really, really good at that shit.
Shakur is
He's
a
a much
counter
better.
puncher.
He's a counter puncher, but he's also a good front footed fighter too. He's a complete fighter.
Not if the fighter got power.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
see.
telling you, if he feels some
Frank
shit from
Martin.
Shakur, if he feels some shit from Frank Martin, he's not gonna try to walk him down. He's gonna box, bro. The man, I be listening to the shit that these people say, bro. The boxer Shakur Stevenson literally said, and I can feel you. When he hit me, nigga, that was the hardest I've ever been hit. I immediately knew I had to fucking switch up my game plan and get on my bike, basically. And that's exactly what he did. Am I right? Am I right or am I lying? He got on his
Yeah,
bike.
he did, but ever since that fight, he changed up
That makes me
his
think
whole
like,
game.
bro, you can be a defensive fighter, and the fact that he's probably so defensive is because he probably chinny. Ain't no telling. Ain't no fucking telling. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when Devin Haney got cracked by Linares, niggas was like, oh my God, I can't believe he got knocked. Nigga, that shit happens to everybody. Are you telling me Shakur Stevenson is too good that that moment won't happen to him? It even
Let me
happened to
let me
Floyd. It happened to Bud. It happened to Spence.
no. Let me tell you, if Shakur was chinny, we would have found out by now. And let me tell you why. Shakur been sparring has sparred literally everybody in boxing that you think is good in around his weight class. Boots, Bud, Devin, Tank, everybody, Regis. He sparred all these people. There's no stories of, or out there rumors of him getting hurt or rocked by anybody except
He
his
said
ex.
Shakur's a
Tank,
genius. It'll never happen. I'm telling you, bro. Nigga, it happened to one of the
bro,
best
I don't know why
defensive
y'all
minds
niggas think all this little hype is,
all
is
time.
is for no
Bro,
reason.
hold on,
Watch
hold
the
on.
videos,
So you
watch these
telling me
interviews of all these fighters that have sparred Devin Haney and Shakur. They all say the same thing. The only nigga you can say that said Devin Haney was better was that Mongolian motherfucker, the mole. That's
I
it.
was just about to
Everybody
say
else
that
said Shakur Stevenson.
because and you notice how nobody likes to come up and say anything about that. They just
What?
keep it hush. Oh, that nigga don't know what he talking about.
That's because
Yeah,
it's because like it's 20 people versus one. Like which one are you gonna go with? Let's use common sense. Let's be real.
nigga. All I'm saying, I seen a sparring clip. Devin Haney rocking motherfucking Shakur shit, and Shakur Stevenson talking about I'm tired in the doghouse.
I saw that sparring too, and from what I saw, Shakur was working his ass.
Nigga, from what I seen, that nigga hit that nigga with a smooth left hook to the ribs and left hook up top.
Also,
Imagine that shit
also,
with no headgear.
and
Oh
and,
my
and,
god, at
and
140 or
all right,
140.
let's be real.
Man, let's
First of all,
nah, let's be real.
they both obviously gotten better. But if you watch that clip, you see how skinny Shakur is right now, right?
Devin is better because He had this pro game shit sold up early,
Yeah, yeah,
nigga.
well, yeah,
Shakur
well, you thought
fighting
Earl
like
was
an
better too.
amateur, like the Olympics, nigga. This ain't the Olympics, nigga. You can't be complaining to the ref when niggas is fucking cheating.
See, you know, you just brought that back up, and I wanted to finish my point earlier about the Bud Earl and Shakur Devin Haney situation. See, look,
Bro, Devin
niggas
will
is
fuck up
going.
Horst Stevenson. I'm trying to
No, he
tell you,
not,
bro.
and we could put a shirt. I know you don't put money on it, but and I hope you sent D Hive a link too, because I got some smoke for his ass. But what's it called? Um, yeah. So niggas is making the mistake of going with their emotions, their hearts
Bro, how is it going?
over.
Bro, we're talking about somebody that's the undisputed champion, and you're talking about a guy that
But
has
Cam
no
Bosa's nigga.
belts, who just got his belt stripped. You saying this nigga is better than the motherfucking undisputed champ, who just fought, who we see fighting better competition? I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like them ESPN highlights be getting y'all because these niggas whooping on these no name Mexican niggas, and y'all think that's comparable to Devin Haney putting fucking
How good do
mileage
you
all
think
over
Cam
fucking
Bosa's
Lomachenko's
really is?
body. Come on, bro.
Like, be real. How good do you think that nigga really is?
Bro, so good that this nigga Devin had sent that nigga to the hospital. Sent Lomachenko to the hospital.
We're not
And
talking
that
about
nigga,
Loma. We're talking about
look,
Cam Bosa's
hold on,
because that's who he beat to
This nigga,
become undisputed.
Devin said he sent that nigga to the hospital and had a threesome the same night with some bitches. Nigga, like, what? And y'all hating on that nigga? But y'all praising the hating snake ass, jealous ass, niggas recording on the fucking phone. Yeah, what you say, bro? Niggas
All I
recording.
gotta say is,
So you
for
telling
all
me
you
niggas
Haney
should
Spence fans,
Dirk. We gotta talk about
y'all think
we
that
gotta
ass will
talk
been
about
hurt. This
we
one
gotta
gonna
talk
hurt
about
even more because
we gotta talk about
you too much you too much into it. Like you're too invested into this, and it's gonna hurt real bad when Shakur watch this nigga. I'm trying to tell y'all that they're not on the same level skill wise. It's not. I know you might not
I
like the nigga
know.
personally, and look, Shakur is
One's
very
a
immature.
disciplined, undisputed champion, and the one
Yeah,
is a guy who just got his belt
man,
fucking relinquished.
look, bro.
Is that not true though? Is that not true?
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie, that's a bad look on Shakur. But guess what? Guess what? Is Shakur is can he be annoying sometimes? Does he be doing too much talking and is he immature? Yes. But when it comes to this boxing shit, he's a better fighter than Devin Haney. And you gonna see why. Just like Bud Crawford, I always knew Bud was more skilled than Earl Spence.
Shit. Well,
You might like Earl more,
niggas
maybe
can't
for
mention
whatever
Shakur
reason.
Stevenson without mentioning Bud. It's like that just
Well,
goes on to the fantasy
if
fight. Yeah,
if I
yeah,
would have told you
Bud.
Bud would have watched this nigga, what would you have said to me back then?
It could happen.
Nah, you would never say. You would say, "Get the fuck out of here! He ain't watching Earl
I
Spence."
definitely said that. I definitely was saying that.
You thought that could have happened? You really thought so?
Definitely, definitely.
Okay. Is there any chance that Shakur watches Devin Haney?
No,
Watch
no,
this
bro.
Frank
I'm
Martin
not a
fight. You gonna
Devin
change
Haney
your
guy,
mind. You're like, damn. I hope this nigga never fights Shakur Stevenson
bro.
after
I
this ass
swear,
whooping.
I swear, I give Shakur all the props in the world if he go in there and easily beat Frank Martin. But
It's
if
gonna
he
be
go in
easy.
there, even if he win, bro, if he go in there and get his jaw tested, nigga, I don't want to be hearing that he green. Devin Haney got rock too. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I
So,
don't want to
what
hear
do you mean
none of
by
that.
jaw tested? Does that mean like if Frank Martin lands a punch or if Frank Martin hurts him? What do you mean?
I feel like honestly believe that Frank Martin's gonna be the first fighter to visibly hurt Shakur Stevenson. I'm not
Hell
picking him to
no.
win, but I'm saying he's gonna be the first fighter to visibly hurt Shakur Stevenson.
It's gonna happen eventually, but it's not gonna be Frank Martin. I feel like in order the fight that's going to hurt him is going to be it has to be a busy fighter, and that's not
So
Frank Martin's
Shakur
style.
is Judah and Haney is Corey Spinks.
Oh, I thought nigga was going to say Floyd Mayweather. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Devin is a
Devin
young
ain't
money
no.
made man. They hate on
No, the
that
fuck
young
he's
dude.
not.
Yes, he is, bro.
No, he's not. Shakur, look, bro,
Bro,
Shakur is.
this
How is
nigga,
he the young man when Shakur got more skills than him?
I don't even want to sound like no super fan or no shit like that, but I gotta keep
Oh
it
my
1,000.
god.
This nigga is making some real life paper, nigga, and accomplishing goals, nigga, stamping himself in the history books. Meanwhile, you got this nigga pocket watching, the declining fights, nigga, all that shit, sending fake fucking bottles at the club talking about signing a contract. What contract, nigga? bro, you gotta keep it 100, man. Shakur wants to be in the position that Devin Haney is in.
Yeah, okay, okay. All these little narratives are gonna be destroyed, just like when y'all niggas was saying that all these years Bud was ducking Earl Spence, and then when they actually did fight, your favorite got washed, and then what's the new excuse? Oh, the nigga was weight drain, or the nigga was uh, who knows whatever excuses niggas came up with. It's gonna be the same way with
It's
Shakur and
like
Devin,
it's like it's
except
like Shakur
except Earl
Shakur
Spence to
Devin
me and Bud is closer.
Shakur
That's a
Devin
closer fight.
like it's like
Hmm.
motherfucking B2K and you got served.
Yeah,
Niggas is
okay.
hating on Mario, nigga, the main guy, because they just know that the dude just popping. That's just how it is.
That nigga is not popping. The only nigga who's
Can't hate
popping
him.
in 135 is Tank Davis.
Bro, niggas is so bad they don't even know how to react to him fighting Regis program.
That fight ain't even signed yet.
It is signed.
And even if he does get like nobody really cares. That is that really a better fight than
You
Shakur and
see what
Frank
I'm talking
Martin? I don't think so.
But you see what I'm talking about though?
Who,
The
who do you
fact
think
is
who do you
that
think is a
takes
better fighter? Be for real.
it adds to Devin Haney's resume. And you can't say this nigga isn't doing for a nigga to move up to a new weight class and fight a hard hitting champion, a southpaw, after y'all just said southpaws give him problems. Come on now.
Yeah, no, that's a good win if he gets it.
It definitely is a good win. And it makes Shakur and motherfucking Tank resume look like that. That's what it makes it look like.
See, didn't say look, y'all making the same mistake again. Once again, Earl Spence got a better resume than Bud Crawford. That shit
That's
don't mean
true.
nothing, bro. It don't. It don't
That's
mean nothing.
true.
Skills pay the bills.
That's true. And
I'm
guess
I'm
what?
gonna keep saying it.
Guess what?
Skills pay the bills. And I'm
Guess what?
sorry, but
Guess
Shakur
what?
got more
Devin
skill. You
Haney
can't.
got the skills. What are you
He
talking
don't, but
about?
not more than Shakur.
So Devin don't got skills?
Of course he do, just not more than Shakur.
Bro,
He don't. I'm
bro.
sorry,
Go on
he
Bill
don't.
Haney page. Go on Bill Haney page on Instagram and go look at the fucking body work that this nigga Devin Haney was putting on Lomachenko last. He sent that nigga to the hospital, nigga. Off
Okay,
body work.
and
And these niggas is calling him
if you wanted
bulletproof.
to,
Alright.
if you
Bro,
wanted to, you could make a reel of Lomachenko touching Devin Haney in that fight too.
nigga, it'll only be like 10 seconds long.
No, that's cap. It'll be at least a minute or longer.
Nah, nigga. Hell
It
no.
would. It really would.
Bro,
Like Devin,
you know
like
I feel like
that's the
I
difference.
feel like Shakur would get outboxed by Devin because
No, he won't. And,
that jab.
no, you mean the same jab that Lomachenko took away?
He didn't take away his fucking jab.
Yeah, he did. Was he touching Loma with that jab in the fight?
He wasn't even really throwing the jab like that in that fight.
There's a reason.
He was strictly throwing body shots in that fight because that's what niggas was expecting him to do. They was expecting him to go
Art,
in there and just jab.
art,
And
brother.
so you can't give Dev credit for adapting in a fight against a fighter like that and switching it up.
No, no, he does. But let's not act like Lomachenko has not looked human once he got to 135. Like, but he looked human against Pedraza. That nigga gave him the raccoon eyes. He looked human against Jermaine Ortiz, who low
What
key
do you think
he
Devin Haney would do with Jamel Herring?
he's not stopping him. I know that.
Nigga, they'll want to stop it, nigga, because he gonna outbox that nigga 12 rounds to 0.
Okay, and Shakur stopped his ass. That's the
The
difference.
fuck?
He probably would outbox Jamel Herring, but he Shakur
And
stopped him.
that
That's the difference.
what?
He ain't stopping Jamel Herring. He probably wouldn't
Bro,
stop
it
you
don't
in
even
a
matter
fight.
about stopping niggas. It don't even matter because if you still whoop a nigga ass for all 12 and not take punishment, you're winning, bro.
You know when I
It's a
knew
good workout.
that Devin Haney is not that guy. I knew he wasn't that guy when I watched him fight Jojo Diaz.
What are you talking
You
about?
could,
He beat JoJo
cause
Diaz's ass.
no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Watch that. No, well, you and I have two different definitions of beating his ass.
So he
What
didn't win
Booz?
that fight? Are you
He
trying
did
to say
win
that
that
was a
fight.
close fight?
Yeah, that was way too competitive.
Only because he caught Devin with like a good hook.
He caught
Because
Devin with a lot of
exactly
good shit,
niggas
and he
gonna
don't got
hit.
no power.
But you know why Devin Haney get hit? It's because he's throwing a lot of punches. That's what
Oh, I mean,
happens
that's
when you throw a
cool.
lot of punches.
He got buzzed by Jojo Diaz too.
This nigga got hit by Nakafilya and froze up. Started skating and made that shit a boring fight. Niggas was like,
Well,
oh,
at least
no.
Nagatilia got power. Jojo ain't got no damn power.
Nigga, Nakafilya went in there and got his ass beat up by a Mexican in like 30 seconds, bro.
That Mexican is not just a regular fighter though.
Oh,
That's
yeah, yeah.
Muratalo.
Let me guess, he's better than Shakur, huh?
No, but I'm telling
Nah,
you, Raya
nah,
Muratalo is a good fighter.
nah.
That should be a good fight for Keyshawn Davis. I want to see that fight.
Keyshawn Davis, I don't know. This nigga, he need to fight that. What's his name? Kid Austin.
Keyshawn would beat Frank too.
Nah, I feel like
Yeah.
Frank Martin had a better chance of beating Keyshawn over Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah. He got a better chance, but he still lose to that nigga too.
Bro,
Yeah.
people don't realize Devin is so nice. He style switched so many times. That's what I be trying to tell people. Like, bro, nigga, before the Lomachenko fight, everybody was like, "Oh, it's just gonna be a boring fight because Devin is just gonna jab. He's just gonna jab." Was they not saying that, or they not, or
I noticed. I
everybody
noticed.
saying that? And then when he went in there, bro, it surprised everybody when Devin Haney was mixing the body up in that fight. Niggas was like, "Damn, I ain't never seen Lomachenko get ripped like that. Never."
When look when Shakur get in the ring with Devin Haney, y'all gonna finally realize why all these years why niggas was not
Bro,
really trying to fight, bro.
what Bud Crawford say? Nigga, you need to be worried about your own fight, nigga. Because boy,
No,
don't let
actually, you know what?
get beat
Actually,
up.
you know what? I'm
Start.
gonna say, yeah. Let's quote Bud Crawford. Bud said the same damn thing that I'm saying. When this fight happened, y'all gonna see why all these years motherfuckers was not trying to fight me. And Bud showed y'all why niggas was not trying to fight him. He showed y'all. And Shakur is the same way. They're doing the same thing to him. And y'all, Devin Haney fans and all these Tank fans, goofy motherfuckers, y'all gonna learn the same lesson the hard way.
Y'all gonna learn y'all lesson putting y'all faith in a young nigga that's fucking on some
And
hating
well,
shit.
you putting faith in Devin Haney?
Yeah, because he earned that shit.
Not really. Beating Cambosis, Robin Lomachenko,
Robbing Lomachenko.
barely.
You see
Okay,
what
I'm
I'm
not gonna
talking
say
about?
Robin. I'm just kidding. He ain't Rob Lomachenko. I'm
Bro,
just
I be
trying to
watching
rob
that
niggas
fight. I'm
up.
about to be watching it again. Mad.
But that was a look. That's the main reason why I wanted Shakur to get that Lomachenko fight over Devin Haney. The reason I
Shakur don't
wanted
want to see
no,
Edwin De Los
and
Santos. Like, let's be
and
real.
Loma don't want to fight Shakur because he done sparred this kid. He knows what's up. That's why. And you see it. He's blatantly ducking this nigga. And Shakur, he
Bro,
thought being
so
nice.
did you
He
not
thought
hear
being nice
did you
would get him
not
that
hear
fight.
Shakur's team? Did you not hear
Huh?
Shakur's team? They
What they
said,
say?
nigga, if they would have took the fight with Devin Haney, they were going to be projected to make about $8 million.
Who is that nigga?
Exactly.
No. I want to know, like literally, that man who they were talking to. Who is this dude?
Somebody in Shakur team. Nobody
So,
refuted.
but nobody has been able to verify if this nigga is really
But
part
he
of
was
his
on
team.
the Boxing Voice, nigga, that popular YouTube channel that everybody listens to or whatever. And
You know why I don't believe that shit?
nobody refuted. Nobody said that this is not a nigga that's not affiliated with us. Nothing like that. I
No, you
think they
know
said
why?
that one of his managers.
No, you know why I don't believe that shit. Dude,
Bro, you know what he said?
let's do the math real quick.
Hold on,
If
Dirk. Hold on, Dirk. Know what he also said in that? He said, man, they asked him, the dude Ness, he asked the dude, he said, so if you knew you wasn't gonna fight him this year, why would you have this nigga send bottles and all that shit? This nigga said they knew Devin Haney was coming to that bar 5 days in advance. That is some weird ass snake ass shit, bro. I'm telling you, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
is it weird if there's like a flyer and Devin Haney's
He
name on it?
said
I don't think
he
so.
said he doesn't agree with the clout chasing from his own team is saying he don't agree with that bullshit he
Well,
doing.
see, that's how I know it's not part of his team because ain't no way a nigga on his own team gonna say some shit like that. Think
Man,
about it. That don't even make no damn sense, Art.
knowing how Shakur's Twitter fingers, bro, you know damn well he would have came out and been like, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't know this nigga from the liquor paint. Who the fuck is this nigga? Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that shit.
Oh, I done heard the interview.
Oh yeah, even it was even still so funny that D Hive posted it and Devin Haney retweeted it.
Shakur Stevenson's number one hater. D Hive.
Who? D
D
Hive.
Hive. Yeah, he got you beat in that department.
I don't hate Shakur. I really don't.
D Hive do. I feel like they got something personal against that kid. I don't know what it is. I think I
I
think
don't know.
Shakur smashed his baby mama or something. I'm just kidding, D Hive. Don't come for me, bro.
Nah, that nigga pull your address up real quick, bro. By your IP address.
The nigga probably could do some shit like that. But hey man, all I gotta say, big holes, little holes. That's all I gotta say.
Hey,
But
Devin Haney is funny as fuck, bro. I'm fucking with this villain shit that he got going on. Tom Holland said Lomachenko uh, should deserve a rematch. And this
hey,
nigga
dude,
Devin
that
said,
was a close ass fight. That
and
there
Devin
should be a
said,
rematch.
I always had a thing for Zendaya. This
Oh
nigga
yeah,
is
yeah.
fucking wild, bro. Bro, you know what I don't like? They be trying to clown on this nigga and say, oh, he a fake Muslim and shit. Because that nigga say he had a threesome.
I mean,
Muslims can't have threesomes.
I'm not sure. I don't think you're allowed to sleep with a woman that's not your wife or whatever. Or I don't know how that shit goes. But you asking the wrong person. I don't know about Muslim, their little rules or whatever they got going on. So man, he's 24 years old. He's gonna do what he want to do. It is what it is.
Hell yeah, he getting that paper. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Hey, what you think about your boy Regis Prograde doing all this back talking?
that's not my boy.
That's not your boy.
But nah, hell no. I
This
think I
nigga
think
talking
Devin
about
would. But I think he can give Devin a little bit of trouble. Just because Devin does struggle with southpaws, but Devin should be able to outbox him.
what if Devin stopped Regis?
That would be impressive, but that's not gonna happen. That dude's a dog.
I don't know, man.
He don't
Shakur
got the power to
Stevenson
hurt that kid, that
back
dude.
back when Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson was cool. Apparently
I heard
they both sparred Regis and they was talking.
Regis the only nigga I ever seen admit to getting his ass whooped in
Yeah, they
sparring.
said he's whooping his ass.
They said Shakur beat the dog shit out of Regis.
So Regis know he know it, bro. It don't matter if you got power, but if you can't land that shit, and if somebody got a longer reach than you, this nigga I ain't gonna lie, that shit Regis program never hate is funny. That conference is gonna be funny as fuck.
Here's the difference between Shakur. Oh, go ahead, play the clip.
That's Regis.
Yeah.
It's fucking high yellow ass nigga. I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know. Pacific. Shit, Regis gonna win the first 3 rounds in gas. He's gonna gas early because he gonna get tagged up with some jabs to the face. I feel like that's the fight where he really gonna be showcasing that jab, and niggas gonna be mad as fuck. Jab, jab. When he get close, straight right hand down the middle.
So you think it's gonna go like Cambosis and Devin Haney?
I feel like it'll be like George Kambosos versus Devin Haney too.
See, well,
Nah, I don't even think it'll
that's
be like
funny,
that.
buddy.
I feel like we might see the young bull Devin Haney. He can switch it up so many ways. It might
No,
not
he
even be
can't.
like that. It might just be some different shit. He might just beat that one-sided ass whooping.
He cannot switch it up. The only reason he was able to do what he did with Loma is because Loma's an undersized lightweight. He's not finna do that shit to Regis. Like I can promise you that. He's not gonna just walk this nigga down, go to the body and all that shit, cute ass shit. He better be on his back foot and keep it safe. So he's not a complete fighter. I'm sorry,
Who?
Devin Haney.
Nigga. All right, man.
Devin Haney is an out. He's an out and out boxer. That's what he is, and that's what he needs to maintain.
God, these niggas don't understand it, bro. It's like Devin can't beat nobody until he goes on the ring and beat their ass.
Who has he beaten that he wasn't supposed to beat?
Lomachenko.
Get the fuck out of here. He was the favorite.
Not by a lot.
You act like this nigga was some big underdog or so. Come on, man. He's the younger man. He had all the belts. Lomachenko what didn't look good his previous fight. He was the favorite. People expected Lomachenko to lose. Even Loma fans were saying, "Oh man, he might lose this one."
So do you believe me when I tell you that niggas was picking George Kambosos to beat Devin Haney?
Yeah, but that's because we know why. Like they was hoping, but like for real, Devin was the favorite in that fight too.
Of
And
course
let's
he was
be real,
favorite.
that was
Right.
not. Look, I don't make excuses, but let's be real, that was not the real Teofimo. That nigga was definitely,
Man,
yeah, he wasn't,
y'all
bro.
discredit
If
that
them
nigga
niggas
so
rematch right now,
bad,
he will
man.
wash Cambosa, and you know that.
He probably could, but that's a would have, could have, should have situation. It ain't happening. So, and he
Now,
could.
with that being
And you know
said,
what's crazy? They offered
Devin will
Tio
be.
a rematch. Tio had a Tio had a rematch clause in that fight. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But and I will say this: if Devin were to fight Tio, I think stylistically Devin has the advantage over Teofimo Lopez. Like, styles make fights, but Shakur and Devin, that's a horrible style matchup for Devin Haney. And him and his daddy can
Bro,
talk
it
all
could
that
be
little
like,
tough.
you never know. It could be like one of those Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest situations where it's like,
No,
this is that one nigga that just got your number.
well, based off sparring, then that's definitely not the case. Did you
Did
know?
you see
Look,
that sparring
even
clip of
Boots,
Devin Haney catching that nigga with that left hook?
you know, Boots sparred Shakur Stevenson, and the story is Shakur said it. Uh, or not Shakur didn't say it, but his granddad did. That Boots couldn't touch Shakur. At least after like the first 3 rounds, he was having a hard time landing on this nigga, and that's the same problem everybody has. The only way you beating Shakur is if you gonna hurt him. You're not gonna outbox him. And you think Devin Haney's gonna outbox somebody more skilled than him. You must be out your damn mind. Tank Davis has a chance because he got that knockout power. That's how you beat Shakur. You gotta have
I'm
weird.
telling
You
you,
got
man.
you gotta be
This
awkward and you
fight,
gotta have power.
just like Jared Anderson.
No,
Man,
no. Shakur is way more
oh
advanced than Jared
man,
Anderson.
this nigga Jared Anderson, he box like a middleweight. He fast. He more skilled than Wilder. All that shit.
Devin
He
Haney
go in
ain't no
there.
Dan
He go
Wilder.
and fight an old man and get touched the fuck up in that fight.
Okay. So,
Shit
but
happens.
but
I'm telling you.
did you forget Jared Anderson had that same issue against Forrest in that previous fight? Remember, he got caught by that dude too, and then he went on like a 300 punch like barrage. But he always had that issue where he would pull back in a center line and get caught. He always had an issue. Shakur don't have those issues. His defense is damn near like A1.
What his chin like though? Can you tell me that though?
We don't. Nobody really knows because he don't get touched like that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
No, no, no. But
Can't go this nigga without seeing what that chin looking like. What we
okay, but
doing here?
but Devin Haney gets touched by niggas that way less skilled than he is. So what does that tell you?
But got power. Everybody
No,
Lennar's fought at that weight. He definitely hurt him. That nigga's known for being a nigga.
JoJo buzzed you. I seen 3 different fighters buzz Devin Haney. Lomachenko,
Did you
JoJo
see them
Diaz.
beat him? All
Well,
them
well,
dudes you talking
Lomachenko,
about
you could.
buzzed him better than some of these dudes on fucking what's his name resume.
What if Devin would have got caught by that punch by Linares in the beginning of the round instead of the end?
What if? I guess the
I'm
world would never know. What Kanye West say?
just saying, and the,
We'll
the
never
difference
fucking
between
know because it didn't happen.
the
Bro,
difference
I ain't gonna
between
lie.
Devin.
That's actually one of, despite Devin Haney getting hurt in that fight, that's one of my favorite Devin Haney fights. Because he was definitely styling on that nigga. He was throwing every punch in the fucking book.
And he couldn't crack an
Textbook
egg.
style, perfect.
I don't know
Am
how
I
you can
lying?
watch a Devin Haney fight. Maybe if I want to go to sleep, I'll
Linares,
tune in.
I don't even think Linares won that round that he hurt Devin in.
He didn't. He barely won any damn rounds.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. Even when Devin Haney was hurt after the fight, I mean, after that round, Devin Haney still won the round after. Because he was still popping that jab out. He was just on his toes, trying to recoup. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen that shit, I was looking like, man, what I ain't like that scared me is when Devin Haney went back to the corner and he was just like smiling like extra cheesy, like extra hard. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is this young nigga smiling this fucking hard? Please don't tell me this nigga got his noodles cooked up there. Please. But he regained consciousness and came back and won the fight, closed the show.
But you always see fighters smile when they get hurt. Like they're trying to play it off. It's like a I don't know. They just do that shit.
I think it's just a natural reaction.
Yeah, it's like a fighter thing. Like it's hard to explain.
It's like,
Uh,
damn, that nigga did some shit. Mm.
but what was I about to say? Like, but also he's the only man that beat Lennar that didn't knock him out. That's not worrisome to you.
It's
Everybody
not
else
what?
who beat Lennar that knocked his ass out. All of them. I think 7 people or some shit like that.
Bro, Devin Haney's not known for having some crazy power. He outboxed that nigga. I'm trying to tell you, and this is what I be trying to tell people when I say Devin Haney is like the money made of the generation because he don't have to knock you out to win and to
You
put
gotta
asses in
stop
seats.
disrespecting.
I'm telling you, bro.
Art, respectfully, brother, you are disrespecting Floyd Mayweather. He is nothing like that. Like, especially when he fought at 135, which Devin Haney is at right now, currently, he was knocking people out. And he had way
I'm
better
not
skill.
saying, and that's why I didn't say Pretty Boy Floyd. I said money made
No,
because
he
he's a
ain't that
young
either.
nigga getting that
He,
bread and he's beating these niggas fucking 12 rounds to zip, nigga,
did he
or
do that with
fucking 10 to
Lomachenko?
2, nigga. Come on, bro.
He did not do that shit with Loma.
Let's be real. Devin Haney won that fucking fight like fucking 10 rounds to 2. I'm gonna
No, he
keep
did
it
not. Like,
1,000. Yeah.
oh
I
my
rewatched
god.
that fight. I rewatched that fight 5 times, bro. I'm telling you, the highlights from that fight, some bullshit. Watch the full fight, bro. I'm telling you, without the
I,
commentary.
I
Devin
think
Haney
when
was
Devin Haney,
tearing this nigga up. Bro, there were situations where Devin Haney was Lomachenko came in for an attack, and Devin Haney caught him with a right hook to the stomach, and it made Lomachenko fucking stumble and stop his attack and pull back. Niggas didn't catch that shit during the live fight because niggas was watching with their emotions, expecting this nigga to knock fucking Lomachenko out or something.
I think Shakur gonna watch this thing, bro. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think
If
that
he if he could if he could, he would have took that bread.
I don't think, and I don't think. Hold up, I want to talk
If
about
he
that shit
could,
real quick.
if he could,
That
he
that
would take
nigga
the bread.
said that goofy ass nigga that was on interview. Nobody knows what the fuck he is. He said Shakur was offered 8 million to fight Devin Haney. So let's do the math. If 25% is 8 million, what was Devin Haney gonna get? Like 20 million plus or some shit like that. Either way,
He's saying
like
that's what fucking Shakur was destined to make if you fought Devin Haney. 8 million.
nah, yeah, but oh yeah, so yeah, let's say Shakur would have got 8 million, and that's 25%. So what would a Devin Haney would have gotten? Some
They
crazy ass
probably
number.
they probably would get that nigga like 11.5.
But it's 25%, right? So it wouldn't it
How much
be if
how
the
much money do you how much money do you think that fight would even generate? Because a lot of people
that's
talk
what
about.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That fight probably do at the most right now 250 pay-per-view buy 250K at the most.
You think so?
Yes, because both of these guys don't really have that type
Yeah,
of
if it's
profile.
promoted on fucking Top Rank, of course.
Yeah, even if it was Showtime, they probably do 250K.
Nah,
Like
if
they just
that's Showtime, that shit at least do 350.
okay. Even that's being generous. But okay, I'm gonna give you 350. Either way, that's not enough for them to give
What you think the
Shakur.
gate gonna look like? Think niggas gonna show up?
I think they will.
Vegas?
I think they will, but I don't think they're gonna sell out. I think that it's gonna be close to being sold out. I don't think it's gonna sell out though. Yeah. If it's like a 20,000 like arena,
Bro,
no. Both of these niggas, none of
Shane
them have ever
Mosley, Shane Mosley said? He
what?
said that he feels like Devin Haney don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson because he offered him 25%. But then he also said, I wouldn't let nothing like that scare me though. I would have took that bread.
I don't even think it's Shakur that's turning it down. I think it's what's his manager?
Jay Prince.
Jay Prince and them and probably Bud
I
Crawford
heard that
too.
too. I heard that too. Somebody said that it wasn't him. It wasn't Shakur. It was his team saying that's not a good deal because they're probably thinking how you're thinking that right now that fight would do 200, 300 best.
It
Let them
would.
get a couple more fights in. That shit probably do motherfucking
That's why that dude that
500.
made that comment, like, where the fuck are they gonna get 8 million to give Shakur? Because if they give Shakur 8 million, they got to give Devin way more than that, and there's no money available to give him that kind of bread
You think
right
that
now.
fight's gonna be like a $40 million fight, $30 million fight?
Not right now. Oh, yeah, like
Damn, $1 million is a lot of money.
it is
Multiple millions? Shit. Oh no, that pay per view. If they sell the pay per view, $50.
$50. Like, oh, then yeah, that is top rank. That's their little. They usually do 59 though. 59 for a pay per view. which is a reasonable price compared to fucking Showtime. Nigga charging damn near 100, but for Bud Spence, it was worth it.
This nigga said Haddon will cook every PBC fighter today. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, Boots will
Ricky
fucking kick.
had
Yeah,
Bud would beat the dog shit out of Ricky Hatton. You saw how
he did Jeff Horn.
Floyd. Yeah, not just that. You saw how Floyd kept catching them with the check left hook. Like Bud will beat the shit out of Ricky Hatton. That nigga's tailor made
You
for him.
think Bud can beat Sugar Ray Leonard?
Nah, you going too far. Sugar Ray, you don't forget Sugar Ray went up all the way up to 175. He's a big dude.
Bro, this nigga, I was watching some highlights from him when he had that afro fighting at welter. Man, that nigga was cold, bro. Was fast,
Yeah.
accurate.
All of them dudes in that era were called Hagler, Duran, Hearns. Yeah, they were
You know,
all great
fighters that
fighters.
beat them?
Is there any fight that can beat him from this era?
Yeah.
Probably Bud.
Boots versus Duran.
Oh, that's a great fight. I don't know, bro. Like Duran to me is one of the top 10 greatest fighters of all time. Like
Bud
I gotta give
Bud
that nigga his
versus
respect.
Bud versus Tommy Hearns.
That's also interesting ass fight. The reach might give Bud problems, and he got speed too, and he got power, but he's kind of shinny.
Charlo versus Hagler.
Oh, that's an easy fight for Hagler. Stop it.
That's an easy
Don't.
fight.
Yeah. Don't disrespect Hagler like that, bro. I like
I
Charlo, but
think he.
stop it.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he'll run through Charlo,
He
like
would.
literally, like come forward and just stop him.
I don't know if he'll stop him because Charles a tough motherfucker, but I
I feel
think he
like
will beat his
Charlo
ass.
wouldn't have enough room to fucking skate around the ring, and I feel like Hagler, because he'll cut off the ring
Yeah, bro.
if his
Like
punches don't hurt him. But I don't know. Charlo can punch, so
he can punch, but Hagler been in the ring with harder punches than Charlo. You got to think about it. He was in the ring with Hearns. He was in the ring with this Mugabe. He was an African dude that can crack. Obviously Sugar Ray Leonard. Like he been in the ring with a lot of killers. So like he ain't gonna be scared of fucking Charlo.
somebody said, okay, I was talking to old school, and he
Hmm.
said Shane Mosley versus Javante Davis. I said, I think Javante Davis probably would have knocked his ass out at lightweight. Nigga said, nah, I don't think so.
Look, man, Tank. I want to see Tank fight somebody with some skills. I'm gonna be real with you. Like it's a damn shame Shakur is fighting Frank Martin and you not, and y'all on the same side of the street.
Bro,
There's no
we already know who Javante fight next.
Isaac fucking Cruz. Like we all know you can knock out these flat-footed Mexicans. Like, well, cool. Now let's see you fight some real. Like, if
Bro,
you are gonna fight some Mexicans, bro,
know,
fight some good
let's
ones.
keep it 1,000 dirt. You know that fight gonna be a fucking party.
Yeah, bro.
That shit, especially if they had that shit in LA.
I mean, not really, bro, because niggas, it's only gonna be like if people think he has a chance, then maybe. But who thinks Isaac Cruz can beat Tank Davis? Like, I know what you mean when you say the LA shit, but you gotta have the right ingredients. Like, you gotta put him in there with a Mexican that they actually think can beat Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Then you will have the ingredients you need for a big fight. That's kind of what you had with Ryan Garcia. Niggas actually thought he could beat Tank. That's why that shit did 1.2 million pay per view buys.
Whoever believe that shit's a fucking idiot, bro.
Allegedly. I had to put that one out there. Allegedly did 1.2 million pay per view buys, but I think it was.
Man, who you got in that Frank Martin versus Shakur fight? And
I hope you're not asking me.
how do you think that fight's gonna play out though, since Shakur is just this mastermind?
I think I think Frank will have success, a little bit of success early in the fight. But Shakur, just like Bud Crawford, he's got a high. He knows how to make adjustments. As soon as he figures out Frank Martin, it's gonna be a masterclass. He gonna watch this dude. He might even stop him. I'm be real with you.
You
He
think
might
so?
fuck around. He might fuck around and stop Frank Martin.
You don't think Frank Martin's gonna have any success in that fight at all?
Well, it depends what you mean by success. If you mean like he will land some shots,
Like he's gonna land
yeah,
some shot that's gonna have Shakur thinking like, oh shit, let me back up a little bit. or let me reassess the game plan.
He's gonna land some shit, but I don't think he's gonna hurt Shakur. See this is how good Shakur is. Niggas is gonna be happy if they just land a punch on this nigga. Like that's how y'all probably gonna play that shit the whole week if Shakur beats this nigga, but Frank landed that one
And look,
punch.
and you know this, man. You know this. You know this. We definitely gonna play that shit back to back, nigga.
Niggas be like, man, if that was Tank, man, would have knocked his ass out. He'd have went to sleep.
But
I'm like, okay.
look at that man. That nigga's on. What y'all like to say? Niggas don't be in camp training. This is one nigga that stay in the gym.
Shakur stay in the gym too. Best believe that.
If he did, he wouldn't be fucking missing weight. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, this shit changes.
I haven't heard of Frank Martin missing weight.
He better be in the damn jail. He gonna need at least to make nice. It's not gonna help, but
So you don't think that
it's
Frank
okay.
Martin is stronger than Shakur Stevenson?
I don't think so. I think Shakur is a lot stronger than he used to be. Like when he sparred Devin back then, you saw how skinny he was. You could tell he's got a man body now.
He
Pause.
was looking a little thick around the waist. Pause. In that last fight with that Asian dude.
Nah, he looked good. I thought he looked in good shape, and his power is a lot better at 35 than it is at 30. 30.
Is it, or is that nigga he fought just garbage?
No, I think it is. You could tell like there's more pop in his punches. Like I think he was killing himself to make 130. So that's why I low key think Devin's gonna be a lot stronger at 142 because he's draining himself to make 135. So that's part of the reason why he ain't got no power at 135. But I also think that the dude just don't really have power like that. Like
What weight class do you think Devin Haney gonna retire in?
as big as he is, he can easily go to 54 at the end of his career.
Retire at
But
154?
but I'll say this: if he has no power at 140, he probably might fuck around, stay at 140, or at least maybe fight one time at 147 against the right opponent. Because if you ain't got no power at 147, like it's gonna be a long
I don't
day.
want to
I'm
see
just
my
say that.
guy Haney in a position where he gotta fight Boots. I don't think that
Yeah,
should happen.
no, it's not gonna happen. No,
I really
but
want to see Shakur versus Devin at 140 though, or 147.
you got to think about it this way, bro. I always think about the Madonna fight when I think about Devin Haney. As skilled as Floyd Mayweather is, and he's probably the most skilled fighter ever. A nigga like Madonna, who was a roughhouser, awkward style, bully type of style. You put that type of style in there with Devin Haney, he's gonna struggle even more than what Floyd did. I don't think he's gonna be able to handle that shit because Floyd is a great inside fighter. Devin Haney is not. So I want to see how
But
Devin will deal with
Devin
even
got the
Shakur,
best, bro.
Shakur Stevenson, him too. I
Devin
want to see how Shakur
Devin
deals with that
got
type
the
of style.
best jab in the motherfucking game, bro. It
No,
won't
he
even
don't.
get to that point. If not, who do?
I don't know, but it ain't fucking Devin Haney.
See
I'm
what
just
I'm
kidding.
talking about? I don't know, but of course it ain't Devin Haney. Fuck that nigga, man. That's how everybody be, man. Real shit.
no, no, I'm just kidding. He definitely got one of the best jabs in boxing, no doubt about it. But
Bro,
I have seen that shit been taken away twice.
niggas give Teal all the credit in the fucking world, but nobody want to talk about how Devin easily beat the nigga that destroyed Teofimo Lopez.
He ain't destroying, right?
He
That's not.
destroyed that nigga, man. He busted that nigga up. Had that nigga talking about his esophagus exploded. Beat the
when
fuck
we
out.
going when we gonna see Devin beat up somebody like the way uh like what
You know,
Boots
I ain't
did?
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought he was going Arturo Gotti versus Floyd Lomachenko. I definitely did. I didn't think it was gonna be that competitive towards the end.
I know you didn't. Just like you don't think that just like you think Devin can beat Shakur, and you gonna be wrong again.
Shakur ain't no damn Lomachenko. The styles is
He
completely
better.
different
And why you think that Loma don't want to fight Shakur? He ain't stupid,
because he's still hurt from Devin Haney. He ain't
man.
competitive
But
like
he's
how
willing to
City
fight
is.
Cambosis.
That's a soft touch.
Oh, so Devin Haney's undisputed best win and undisputed was a soft touch.
Yeah, the Devin Haney, he cooked him already. He softened him up.
Man,
Took
he
his
ain't stopping
punch.
him up, bro. You act like he went and beat the dog shit out of Cam. He
He
didn't do
did.
that.
He almost
Mm.
stopped him in that second fight. He even said it himself. He said in that 10th round, man, I barely made it out.
Are we gonna act like Cambosis didn't rob the nigga he fought last time, Huey Fury,
I'm
whatever
just
his name is?
saying that the reason why is because Devin Haney took it out of him, took the fight out of him.
But he was never that good. This man went 12 rounds with Mickey
He
Bay.
wasn't
Like
enough
no
to beat
disrespect.
Teofimo Lopez.
Well, Teofimo was damn near died that in that fight.
Man, yeah, every time we talk about what's his name? George Cambosis niggas sound like the niggas at the barbershop at fucking Coming to America. So all you niggas go talk about that shit. Teofimo was sick that night. That nigga wasn't sick. He went in there and got his ass whooped. I seen it with my own two eyes, bro. This nigga Teofimo, literally the night before the fight, this nigga was on Twitter showing him in a sauna suit running on a treadmill one day
Yeah,
before the fucking weigh in. And they didn't even have that regular weigh in. They had that little private weigh in and they weigh him up on
yeah,
television, make it seem like that shit's live. Hell
yeah.
no, bro. I don't even think he really made the weight that day. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Who, Teofimo?
Yeah, I feel like they had some fuck shit that day with Cambosis versus T.O.
I'm telling you, I really truly believe the story that this nigga was. They told him not to fight in that fight. That's why he was trying to get the knockout early so he can have an early night.
Nigga, he's trying to get the knockout early because bro, you gotta watch them old clips of me talking about that fight before it happened. I knew he was gonna fight exactly like that because that weight cut was too much for his ass. And he's not gonna be around to stick around for the later rounds. This nigga got asthma, all types of shit. He's gonna go in there and try to stop him right away.
Exactly, and that game plan, even against a fighter like Cambosis, it didn't work obviously because normally
Cambosis is
Teofimo
fast. People don't want to give him credit, but he's fast. He caught that nigga with that lightning fast right hand and
he is,
dropped
but
dropped him.
Teofimo is not good when he has to be the aggressor. But when you come towards him and he's the counterpuncher, Teofimo looks amazing. That's why he's gonna struggle with Devin Haney. Devin Haney gonna outbox that nigga. Like styles make fights.
This nigga said, bro, Haney has Bradley skills. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, to me, honestly, that's probably the level, the peak level of Devin Haney. He's not a special fighter. Like when I see Boots and Shakur, I see a special fighter. When I see Devin Haney, I see like below that. He's like
What
he's
do
a
you see
good
when you see
fighter.
that, Haney?
Yeah, he's below that. Like he's just a good fighter. He's like
Bro,
Earl Spence.
niggas be mad as hell at Devin Haney. No, that nigga be styling on these niggas. Look, it. I remember you could tell niggas hate on Devin Haney so much because I remember when Devin Haney said, "Man, what's that nigga name that motherfucking Javante fought? Hector Garcia? Yeah." Devin Haney's like, "Man, that nigga's a fucking tune-up, man." And niggas was mad as fuck, talking about, how can you say that? How can you say that? And they showed a clip of Devin Haney sparring him, and you see nothing but Devin Haney fucking just outclassing this nigga, piecing him up, jab, jab, jab. Nigga couldn't even touch Devin. And I'm like, you see what I'm talking about? Niggas be mad at Devin, but you can't prove him wrong because he's skilled, bro.
Yeah, he
Niggas
is
knew
skilled.
what time it was with that nigga.
He is skilled, but it's always a nigga out there more skilled than you. Best believe that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's a lot of
hit
niggas
the
with
rock
more
by the
tools.
first Mexican champ he faced. Nigga, there's not even a Mexican champ around Devin's weight class.
You know what? You might be right. Hold up. I think there might be one at 130.
When I say around Devin weight class, I'm talking about 135 and 140.
Yeah, you're right. There is none. Although
Only person,
I think Ryu Maritala will give Devin Haney a good fight.
only person I see giving Devin Haney a real fight, besides the guys like Shakur Stevenson and Tank, I think niggas like what's his name? What's that nigga name from Puerto Rico or Cuba? Where the fuck he from?
Oh,
Matias.
nah,
But I,
hell no.
but I can also see Devin outboxing the fuck out that nigga easy.
I think so too. I think she put that dude in there with a boxer, like a real good boxer, he's gonna get outboxed. And if you put him in there with like a boxer puncher, he might get knocked the fuck out. I'll be real with you. Like Tank Davis, like
You
because
think Tank
that
can
dude,
go up there and beat him?
I think Tank could knock him out because that dude is definitely there to be hit. But you gotta be careful with people like Subriel Matias because he got like better be type of power. It looked like he not punching you hard, but for whatever reason, whatever he touches, he destroys. So you
And
gotta be careful with it.
he's
Yeah,
throwing arm punches too.
yeah, bro.
That's what I
He got
noticed. Like
he's
he's not
strong as
really,
shit. Yeah, he's strong. Go ahead. What you about to say?
he's throwing a lot of arm punches. Like
Yeah,
I don't see him moving his legs and his hips when he's throwing punches. I be thinking to
yeah.
myself, like, don't that shit hurt your fucking shoulders? Punching
But
like that.
Devin, you better not try to fight this nigga. You better be on the move and keep that jab in his face, and hopefully he doesn't know how to take the jab away. You know, but you don't try to fight this dude. That's what I'm saying.
So let me ask you this: if Frank Warren, when he fights Shakur Stevenson, let's just say hypothetically, let's say he hurts Shakur Stevenson, would you be
Mhm.
surprised?
I think I will be because it's hard to land on Shakur, let alone hurt him. Because you gotta land some clean shit that he don't see coming.
What if he
And
has it
in order,
looking like Devin Haney versus Linares in like the fifth round, but Shakur comes back and win? Would you think anything different from Shakur?
no, and because I don't look, bro, it's boxing. Anything can happen, but the chances of that happening are not very high. Who? Remember who's that dude with the colored hair that Devin Haney fought early in his career? You know who I'm talking about, right? He had like a gold, like a afro type of shit going on.
I
He
don't
had
know.
he was a black dude with like a Hispanic name.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Like go back and watch that fight, bro. Devin Haney ain't look too good in that fight, and that nigga's a
Nigga, he
nobody.
styled on that nigga. What are you talking about?
No, he didn't.
In that small ass ring, he styled on that nigga.
That
I
fight was
just watched that
way.
fight like last month. To be honest, I know exactly what fight you're talking about.
Let
That
me go
ring
back
was
on.
small, and that's how you know niggas talking about Devin don't got no inside game. Go watch, go rewatch that fight and go look how small that fucking ring was.
That
Nigga, that
dude
ring
is
was
not a
small
good
as
fighter,
fuck.
and he was low key touching Devin Haney.
Oh my
I ain't
god,
never seen a fighter on that level touch Shakur Stevenson.
bro, he got touched by an African cop.
No, he didn't. Like that
Yeah,
nigga
he
grazed
did.
him one time.
And that's what I'm saying. Shakur Stevenson, he may have a better poker face than Dev, but he got touched before. He even got touched in the Valdez fight, and they replayed the clip. Valdez caught his ass with a body shot, and that nigga was looking crazy as fuck.
Maybe he
But he
got
said,
more dog in him.
but he said
Maybe
Valdez don't got no IQ, so he didn't know that this nigga was hurt. You don't think that
Valdez can
got
crack.
an IQ to know he's hurt?
Yeah, but you know Valdez can crack. That left hook is for real.
He can crack, huh?
He can. Well, just because he lost to Navarrete? Navarrete is a tough fighter.
Nigga, he can't crack without that juice.
That might be true.
I think Haney will beat Gary Russell too.
He better. That motherfucker's like 5 foot nothing.
That nigga like 5'4".
Nigga's a midget. Like, and Devin is damn near 5 foot what, 10, 5 foot 9, something like that. That shouldn't even be a competitive fight.
Dev is like the creative player nigga in 2K.
No, he not. He don't got no power. Like, no. If
With
anybody's
all
a
the V
creative
bucks
player,
and all the points, whatever, what they be having in 2K, them
the
points. What's it?
sliders.
The one that niggas be buying to buy shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, like VC coins or something.
VC
I'm not.
coin. Devin
I don't
Haney's
play that shit.
he's like the number one guy with all the VC coins and shit. And Shakur is like the nigga coming up who just started out. He ain't fucking with Dev, bro. He gonna get there though one day. He
What do you
definitely
mean the
will.
nigga coming up? Like you act like he's not a two-weight division champion. What are we talking about here? And
Bro,
if he beats Frank Martin, he'll be a three-weight division champion.
that's good.
That's not no come up shit. This
But
nigga's a real.
you know what
He's on a
that is
pound for
though?
pound list.
But you know what that is? You fighting for something that Devin already had, nigga. He had all the belts, nigga.
That's cool. You can have all the belts. That don't make you a better fighter.
Nah. Nah. When they look in
You
the
don't.
history books, they're not gonna see Shakur Stevenson name as the youngest undisputed champ. They gonna see Devin Haney's name.
Okay, but then when we look closer, we're gonna see that Devin Haney, Shakur was the nigga that beat the dog shit out of Devin Haney. Yep. And then when that happened, I don't want to hear no more.
Bro, I'm just
Well,
telling you, bro. Hopefully Shakur make it past this Frank Martin fight.
you better.
Like,
You, I know you praying and hoping that Frank Martin does your boy's dirty work, but it's not gonna happen.
okay.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be like Sean Porter versus Bud Crawford?
Hell no. I think Bud was showing what's his name, Sean Porter mercy in that fight, low key, because he likes him. That's his friend.
You
Like,
think
but
so?
soon as they told him, "Hey, you losing this fight," you saw what happened, right?
He turned up on his ass.
Yeah, he sure did. And low key, he likes Earl Spence too. He could have really did his ass dirty.
I know, man. I was watching that fight, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that shit at the barbershop. We was all watching it, man. As soon as Errol Spence threw that first jab and I seen how slow that shit was, I said, oh, man, this gonna be a long fucking night, bro. I already knew it was over because it's
I
like,
don't know. I don't know why you say that because he looked the same to me in the Ugas fight.
no.
Go back. He looked slow in that fight too. He always looked like that.
It
Well,
was fast. It was definitely faster.
probably because he's in there with Ugas, who's probably slower than Spence.
What you think about Yugas versus Barrios?
I would not be surprised if this nigga Ugas lost that fight.
Barrios fucking around, stop this nigga. Yugas probably damaged goods.
It might be, bro. But Barrios is a mid-level fighter, so it's gonna be
Niggas,
competitive.
niggas Spence Crawford too at fucking junior middleweight.
They're trying to set up. I hope Ugas win that fight so Boots can get that fight because he needs a name on his resume. Mario Barrios is not it. Like, even if he beats Ugas, that's not like you beat the nigga that lost to a lightweight. You know what I mean? It's not. I want Ugas to win that fight.
I don't like how niggas be shitting on my guy Thurman.
He
Talking about
deserves all the smoke and
he
then
just
some. This
stopped
nigga,
Barrios.
yeah, I understand, but like Thurman deserves some get pushback, bro. Like this nigga ain't fought in 2 years, and he just waiting around, sticking his hand out, looking for a handout from Bud or Spence. Like fuck you, nigga.
Bro.
Like get back in the ring
I
and
get where he coming from. Like, nigga, I'm getting old out here, nigga. I'm not about to go to no hard ass training camp to make $1 million, nigga.
this
Nigga,
nigga 32 years old. He ain't that damn old,
them injuries make him feel like he older.
man. Look, if you don't want to fight, bro, retire. I'm gonna be real with you.
He
Like
do want to
it is
fight.
what it
He
is.
just want that bag though.
Well, you can't just skip the line. Like you're not finna not do shit and then or get a championship opportunity. That's some bullshit. You gotta earn it. Take out one of these young lions, and then that's gonna build up the fight with you and Spencer Crawford. I
Bro,
guarantee.
he only got one loss.
Yeah, against an old ass Pacquiao, I guarantee. I guarantee if he would have beaten a Boots or a Virgil Ortiz, the fans right now will be demanding Bud or Spence to fight Keith Thurman. I guarantee that. But what's the fight the fans are demanding right now? They want Bud to fight Canelo, Charlo, Boots. Notice nobody's bringing up Keith Thurman. Why is that? Because nigga, you're not active and you're not fighting nobody.
Niggas forgot that he even fight. Niggas even forgot that this nigga Keith Thurman fights.
Yeah, I was wondering why there was two arts on the.
Nah, I
I was
just
like, what the fuck going on, nigga? Is this your twin? Well, yeah, bro. Keith Thurman ain't fought in damn near 2 years, bro, and it was against Mario Barrios. And he looked decent in that fight. Like he still can fight, but it's not enough. I want to. Why ain't you fighting Ugas for the vacant title right now? Like that should be an easy fight to make. Both of y'all ain't fought in a long time, like that, so it's not gonna be any excuses if y'all get in the ring together. You're both kind of washed up, in my opinion. The rumors is that he was asking for too much money against for Ugas.
Who Thurman?
Yeah, bro. If you go in there and you beat Ugas and you become a WBC champion, I bet you Bud will fight you before he fight Boots. I bet he would.
Speaking of champions, hold on, let me put this on the screen. See that man looking ready.
I hope he beats Canelo, but I don't think he will. I'm gonna be real with you. I think to beat Canelo, you gotta have a high boxing IQ, and that's not Mel. As much as I like him, like you notice it took Mel a whole fight. It,
You
it
don't
take
think
it
Mel
takes
got
some.
a good boxing IQ? Did you see
No,
that
he
Canelo
don't.
fight in
Isn't
the
it?
second fight?
Isn't it? Look, like you with Bud. Bud makes adjustments in between rounds. It take Mel a whole damn fight to make adjustments. Like when he fought Castano the first time, he could have made those adjustments in that fight right there and then, but he didn't figure out until the second fight. So like his boxing IQ is not up there, bro. Like that's why he got outboxed by Tony Harrison twice. He knocked him out the second time, but he was losing that fight.
Man, what if
Yeah,
Spence beat Bud in the second fight, bro? That shit would be
that
fucking.
would be one of the craziest things in boxing history.
What if he beats Bud the same way Bud beat him in the first fight?
That's not gonna happen.
I'm telling Errol Spence, he's such a real nigga, bro. He don't want to say it, bro. But he kind of hinted to it that there was an excuse why he didn't perform the way he thought he was gonna perform. They said
Bro,
that man couldn't spar.
Bud just a better fighter. It is what it is.
They said that man couldn't spar before the fight.
What? Because the rib injury.
Yeah, because he had some type of rib injury.
I heard niggas was hurting him in sparring. Isn't that a sign that this nigga's kind of declining?
Could be
Like, cause like, who are these people hurting him? It ain't nobody that we know.
Frank Martin.
Obviously, Frank Martin is the one that hurt him.
Nah,
I'm about to say a damn lightweight.
you think they'll ever spar? Or that's too much.
Nah, that's probably they probably like if they. I've seen Boots spar with Fulton. Like they probably just go easy on each other. Like it's ways to spar without going all
Hey,
out crazy.
Paulo can say what he want, but I know seeing his boy get beat up by Bud like that affected his ass.
I don't think he ever wanted to fight Bud Crawford. I think he's terrified of Bud Crawford.
Bud Crawford sounding like a fucking bully right now.
That nigga's a boogeyman. He's the real boogeyman. The only one who not really scared of Bud Crawford is Boots at 147. Even though I think Boots is a little bit too young, inexperienced for Bud Crawford. In terms of boxing IQ, that's the only thing Bud has over him though. Because in terms of like just sheer talent, I think Boots is more talented than Bud Crawford. But Bud is just too smart for him, and that shit talent is only gonna take you so far. But I think he would do better than Earl Spence because he would give Bud a different look.
Man, I feel like everybody would have did better than Errol Spence because that was a different Spence that fought Bud.
Maybe, but I just think that Earl Spence's style,
It's like this.
Earl
It's like
Spence's style of that come forward, uh, come forward basic Mexican style with that's really his style. It's
keep,
not the type of style you want to put there with Bud Crawford.
keep it 1,000.
Hmm.
I'm not asking you if you think Spence is gonna win, but do you think that fight at 154 will look different from the first fight?
I think Earl might be able to take Bud's punches a little bit better. That's about it. Because in rematches, the guy who makes adjustments better usually does better, and that's Bud Crawford.
You know what example I brought up? I said Wilder versus Fury, 2 and 3, despite the cheating. So the second fight, we all seen Wilder clearly lost. A lot of people saying he should retire after that fight. He should quit. Fury knocked him out. He's done for. Wilder activated his rematch clause. Even though he didn't win, it's arguably He could have won if that count was proper, but it wasn't. You already know the story with that. But I'm just saying, my point is, the fight looked completely different from the second fight. Way different. You don't think Errol Spence will be able to make some adjustments that will be able to hurt
Yeah,
Bud Crawford, or you think
yeah,
Bud Crawford
he'll
just got Spence number? Because that was a beatdown. I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about it like to this day. I still be thinking about that shit.
yeah, he'll make adjustments, but the thing is, the problem is Bud's gonna make adjustments too. And,
Said Bud
and
could
he
continue
can
to
make
fight.
adjustments. He can make adjustments mid round or in round, and that's going what's Earl gonna do then? What's gonna be Plan B or Plan C?
We're gonna see.
And
What if Errol Spence is rejuvenated at 154 and he punching with bad intentions?
you never know. Bud might get stronger at 54 too.
I know that's the thing.
You know, like I heard he was having a hard time making weight himself.
He said that.
But you gotta
That's why he said
say
he
what you
don't
want
mind.
about Bud.
That's why he don't mind the fight at 154 with Spence.
Yeah,
That's gonna be like a. It's
and
unfortunate. It's
and
sad to say, but that could be like a tune-up fight for
you
niggas
might
at
not like it,
154.
but the reason why I believe in Shakur and Frank Martin, I mean Keyshawn, because they're in there sparring with Bud Crawford. They're sharpening their tools. Who are Earl Spence and Devin Haney sparring? Do you know any of these people that they spar?
Ramo,
Nobody good.
he
What's that
sparred
nigga on
Shakur
Devin Haney's
Stevenson.
promotional team? That little that what's that kid's name? Jones.
Devin Haney sparred Sean Porter.
That was a long time ago.
He sparred Shane Mosley.
I hope you're not talking about Shane Mosley, the old man.
Yes.
That nigga damn near could be his grandpa. I'm just kidding,
Nah, I don't. I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing.
but yeah, bro. Iron sharpens iron. Like that's all I'm saying. Like
But one day y'all gonna come to the realization that Shakur Stevenson isn't Bud Crawford. He's not, bro. He
I
came
think he might end up having a better career than Bud Crawford as long as he gets the right fights.
not if he was top rank. What have top rank done for this nigga?
I mean,
Really ask yourself.
we shall see.
What's
He's gonna get that Lomachenko fight eventually, and then the reason why Lomachenko don't want to fight Shakur right now is because he don't want to take back two back to back L's, and
why would nigga? Here's
this
the
L will
thing.
be so bad that niggas will talk about him retiring.
It wouldn't be an L. It wasn't two L's because remember y'all said Haney robbed him.
Well, at least officially.
Yeah, exactly. Because he know that now he
And I
definitely
know
got
what you
that
niggas
nigga
would have
killed.
said. If Shakur would have got this fight and watched this nigga, I already know what the Devin Haney fans would have said. He's like, oh well, Devin Haney already softened him up.
Yeah, he definitely did.
No, he didn't. He ain't even hurt this dude.
At least you know. He sent that nigga to the hospital, bro. This nigga was getting MRIs and shit while this nigga was having threesome with some bitches, man. It don't get more player than that. Shakur want that type of lifestyle. That's why he holding on to video cameras footage from fucking 4 years ago. Police ass niggas, man. Where they do that shit at, man? That nigga Bill Hader said these niggas wear wires. What the fuck,
He ain't the one that recorded him.
bro? The fact that you even posted that shit and it was 4 years old, and you just now started beefing with Devin like some months ago, it's not a good look,
You heard
bro.
what Bill said.
It's not a
We
good
said
look.
that nigga said we was happy if we even landed on Shakur. What does that tell you?
That was back in the day coming up.
Nigga, Shakur way better now.
Nigga, Devin Haney's way better now.
Okay, but if Shakur was better than you back then and you both
Bro,
improved, that
even
means you still gonna be better than
bro,
him.
they said they said this nigga Javante sparred Devin Haney. They had money on the line, and Bill Haney left that place with more money than he came in there with.
You say he left that place with more money than what?
Than he came in there with.
That's Tank Davis. I think Devin got a better chance against Tank than Shakur. He ain't got no chance against Shakur. None. Zero. Zilch.
This nigga
I
crazy.
want this is what I bet you. I want two shirts, two Art Man shirts for free. If Shakur go in there and watch this nigga. I'm gonna be nice. He don't
Wash
even we're
who?
not going huh?
Wash who?
If Shakur watch Devin, because I think that fight's gonna happen at least in the these next 2 years. So if he go in there and watch this nigga Devin, I want two Art Man shirts, no charge.
I don't know about two shirts, Playboy.
Okay, one shirt.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh,
You see that,
it's a
right?
whole.
Hold on. You see that shit?
Yeah, we seen it, and I seen Devin catch his ass. Shakur catch his ass too.
Bro, you cannot lie, nigga. That was a clean ass left hook to the body and up top, and that shit had Shakur looking like, whoa. Nigga, imagine that shit with no headgear at a fucking 140 where Devin got real power. Look at that shit, bro. And niggas be acting like Shakur can't be touched. Like, nigga, this nigga can be touched, bro. Alright, man. Niggas be thinking these niggas are superheroes, bro. These niggas can get touched, my nigga.
Shakur
If
can't. Matter of fact,
nigga, if Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather can get touched, nigga, Shakur Stevens can get touched. Nothing
I'm not
Shakur's
saying
done.
we're not saying he
Nothing.
can't get touched.
Nothing
We
Shakur's
just
done has
say
shown me that he is
we're not
better
saying
than
he
them.
can't get touched. And by the way, I'm not scared of him getting touched by Devin. Like that man can't hurt, can't crack an egg. Like I'm good on that. If now that was Tank that landed that shot, okay, that'd be serious problems. But Devin,
Yeah.
he not gonna hurt nobody, bro. Especially with headgear on. So that shit don't mean nothing.
Well, we'll see. I gotta go. My phone about to die.
All right,
All right,
bro.
Playboy. We'll do the shit tomorrow or today.
All right.